We are now going to talk about the palettes. And I know when you think of palettes, you think of, what do you think about? Now, there's an actual palette, right, that they store things on, right? And then there's paint palettes, which an artist might use. You ever seen one of those little round things and it has a different color in each section? That's a painter's palette. So palettes in Photoshop Elements, it works the same way. It's where you store a variety of different things. So let's go into Edit and Enhance Photos. So I really want to see that movie Walk the Line. Yeah, I got that song in my head. I hear the train coming around the bend. I haven't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time just drags on. A little too low for me, but hey. Alright, now that we're in the editor, we're going to open. You can open anything you want. For this, it doesn't matter. I'm going to open, I figured you were tired of the mug, so I'm going to open the movie poster, one of these. Alright. Convert, yes, that's fine. Alright, you remember this one? Alright. Now, over here are our palettes. And right now there's the Layers palette, the Styles and Effects, and the How-To palette. And you might think, well, maybe that's all there is. Well, that's definitely not all there is. And each of these palettes can be minimized with this little arrow here. See? Styles and Effects. I'm going to minimize them all just to show you. There's the layers. And there they are minimized. So you can hit Show More. And it doesn't really show you a lot, but depending on which palette you select, you can change your view and look at the help for that section. Alright, now, if you go up to Window, this determines which palettes you're viewing. So let me expand these and hit the caret again. And now once it's expanded, you can still adjust its height. For instance, I'm going to get rid of the How-To palette very soon here. I'll show you how to do it. But, okay, there's that one. So you can adjust the height of each of these. And there's the Layers palette. Now let's say the Styles and Effects. You can actually drag that and put it wherever you want. Just like in most Windows applications. You can determine how big you want it, how small, minimize it. You can delete it from this list. So let me grab it, pull it back over here. But I'm going to eliminate this How-To palette. So I'm going to drag it over here. And now I'm going to exit out. For some reason with this palette, it won't let me exit. So what I'm going to do is go to Window. And I'm going to, wherever you see this line, this is the palettes that we have up. So I don't want the How-To palette around. So I just clicked on that, and now if you go back on Window, it is showing up in there, but it's not here. Let me minimize this. Oh, there it is. Alright. Take this and put it back. Okay, there we go. So you got to drag it right to the right place to get it back in here. And here is the palette bin. I think I remember showing you that you can quickly access it or eliminate it with that button. But I just wanted to show you that with this Window button, you can add different palettes that are not here. Right now we have 3. So let's go and add color swatches. All right. Let's add them all in. histogram, info, and you can determine which ones you're using the most. Undo history, all of these. So let's minimize them. What you have to do is you have to grab the actual tab up here in order to get it in this section. So once you grab the tab, you can't just grab the... See, by grabbing this, you're just moving the window around. But if you grab the actual word color swatches, which is a tab, and pull it over here, it's moved it in here to the palette. So I'm going to grab all of these and move them in here. Now they're all in there. Well, except for info. Let me move that in there. Alright. Now they're all in there. And you can determine which ones you want to keep in there, how big you want them, how much you want to expand them, so on and so forth. And let's take, for instance, the info palette. I'm going to expand it. I'm going to move it over here, pull it out of the palette well. And now I'm going to click more. So I just clicked on the info palette options, and you can choose what you want it to display. For instance, dimensions, current tool, what you want the first, second, and color readouts to be, the mouse coordinates, what you want them to be in. So you can make adjustments to that palette. And when you got it the way you want, notice now we have the dimensions, 7 inches, 7.5 by 5, 72 ppi. So that's useful. And those other settings indicate color 1, color 2, what you want to be displayed there. But that's another story. Anyway, so there are options within each palette, just like there are options within each tool. You can drag around the palettes, make them as big as you want, as small as you want, eliminate them entirely from the picture. Once they're in here, in the palette well, if you want to call it that, you can then decide which ones you want to keep and which ones you don't. Some of them you're going to use more than others, so it's really up to you. But don't forget to check them off here so that at least you can see what each one does before you make a decision. Obviously there's a reset palette locations button here too you can use. So anyway, that was just a brief overview of the palettes, and it's more of a general overview and not specific to a particular palette. You'll use them more as time goes by.